Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What they coming for you? All right, YouTube. Listen, we have the opportunity for a potential good setup today, and again, I could be wrong. All right, I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Based off 4-hour time frame, right? ES hasn't inversed this 4-hour bullish for value yet, but we broke structure to the downside in the 4-hour time frame. Over here on Nasdaq, we inversed this 4-hour bearish bullish for value gap, broke structure in the 4-hour time frame, right? Step one, higher time frame, we're bearish. Let's go to the other higher time frame. Hourly, right? Broke structure to the downside, broke structure to the downside. We inversed this big gap. Well, on ES. On NASDAQ, we did. That's that 4-hour gap. We formed a big 1-hour bearish fair value gap, okay? And we formed an hourly draw in that 1-hour bearish fair value gap. I would love to sweep that draw and continue lower because we have a shit ton of low resistance draws and liquidity down below. What I don't want to happen is on market open, if we start ripping down, it'll suck. But again, it has the potential to do that since we already came up into this hourly fair value gap and reacted off of it. So we'll see what we get. But right now, I really hope we come up, we sweep out this hourly draw above, right, in that hourly fair value gap, and then we continue lower. We have a 4-hour low, hourly low, hourly low, 4-hour low, 4-hour low. We have a bunch of low resistance draws and liquidity right here, especially higher time frame ones. So again, I want to see if we can come take those out, right? Market open, we'll see what we get. Again, I would, for an ideal setup, I'd really like to take out this hourly high in this hourly fair value gap. That's a nice draw that I would like to see get swept. And then I feel like we can have a good amount of momentum coming down after that happens. So we'll see what happens on market open. We could just dump, and it could be another one of those days where we just keep dumping. But we're going to find out. All right, we'll find out. We'll see what happens. We'll stay patient, and we'll see if the opportunity presents itself. For me to want to be bullish, I'd want to see this hourly fair value gap get inversed. Okay? I'd like to see this hourly fair value gap get inversed. We have some draws above, but again, right now I'm leaning towards bearish. And we'll see what happens. I just feel like this just looks so juicy down here. Look at the 4-hour time frame. Look at the 4-hour. Look at all it. Look at it. I just feel like that needs to get taken. But again, the market's going to do whatever the fuck it wants. We'll see what happens. We're going to stay patient, stick to our plan, stick to our system, and go from there. That's pretty much all we can do at the end of the day. Capiche, capoosh, kaposh. We swept out this 15-minute high, so we'll see what happens. I'd really like this hourly to get swept, though. But we'll see. We haven't even broke structure to the downside of the 5-minute yet. Broke structure back to the upside. Yeah. We'll see what we get. Let's see if we dump on market open. I would be very upset if we do. It looks like we might. Let's see. Let's see. If we can form an S&T off of that too, man. Be perfecto. All right, NASDAQ swept this 15-minute high off market open rip. So let's see what happens. We have all these 15-minute draws too. If we go to the 15-minute time frame, look at all these 15-minute draws and liquidity here. All this low resistance draws here also. That's another reason why I want to come up and take out that hourly. Because we could probably sweep out that hourly, dude, and flush straight down, which would be nice. But we'll see. Again, for the new people in the Discord, what up, Wing Wong? For the new people in the Discord, this is not a place to get signals. We're here to get better as traders and trade together and just learn from mistakes and keep growing. That's it. Don't do it to me, Papi. Oh, if you do it. If you do it. Oh, if you do it. Hi. Is it going to be a ripper? It looks like we're not going to get what we wanted. We'll find out, though. Come on. Come on. Grr. What up, Pro Man? What up? You guys already know how I trade. I don't trade right off market open, right? Let's see if this is going to be a manipulation lower. People are going to try and go short. Let's see if we want to come up and still take out that hourly. Still going to stay patient. But I'm going to pay attention to when we do break structure on the 5 minute. Ah, you bastards. Bad boys, bad boys. What we gonna do? See if we can get in on this shit before she takes out those lows. Let's see if we get the opportunity. Took out a lot of 15-minute lows, so let's see if we can get pushed up a little bit. We might want to come into this 1 minute. Let's see if patience pays us on this one, because people are probably going to go short right off market rip, because we do have all those low resistance draws, right? We swept out a 15-minute high. People probably scale down to the 1 minute time frame, respect this fair value gap or some shit like that. Let's see if patience is going to be on our side here, and let's see if we want to take out some of these 15-minute lows and then come back up. Three, two, one. All right, we inverse this 1 minute off these 15-minute lows. See if we want to come up and take that hourly out. Let's see what 15-minute lows we have left. What time is this 15-minute low? 4:30. 4:30. Did we take this one out already? No, we didn't. Took this one out, yeah. We didn't take that. We didn't take that. All right, we didn't end up breaking structure in the 5 minute time frame yet either. Where's that first 4 hour? There we go. You driving? You in traffic? Shit. You just watching? What up, Brian? Look at this shit. You really not gonna come take out that hourly? Or are we gonna react off of this 1 minute? There's nothing for me to take here. Come on, let's respect this 1 minute and continue higher.
Oh, I'm stopping my breath.
It's good, Brian. This is scary price action right now. we dumped 80 points, and then we move 123 points, and now we're moving back down 93 points. Ooh. Really? Come on, baby. Oh, wait a second. Did we take out data highs on ES? No, we didn't. It's right here. Data highs are this hourly high on. Yeah.
Mr. White.
Whoop, whoop. I don't want it yet. It looks like we're going to break on the 1 minute. I don't want to go off a 1 minute entry, though, dude. And my stop loss would be a 96 point stop loss. And we still have the potential to come back up and sweep out that hourly. So I'd rather sit on my hands on this one instead of chasing price. Off of the 1 minute inverse, 1 minute break of structure, 1 minute fair value gap gets respected. Where would this be? I don't even think we broke. No, we didn't break structure or inverse yet. I'm waiting. We really didn't come up and sweep out that hourly though, but we did come up and sweep out 9:30 open. But I want that hourly. Yes, I want lower too. But I want us to react off of a draw on liquidity, not just trading fair value gaps. You know what I mean? I want to see a reaction off of a draw. We're still in the macro too. I want the macro time frame to open up. Let's see if we can come up by 950. I'd love to see some shit like this. I'd love that. No, well, looks like we're not gonna get it. So 65 point stop. Take out all these draws, bro. We really about to do this, huh? Damn. We're about to take out this first 4 hour. Yeah, we're about to push through this shit. Damn. Well, today might not be a trading day for me. That's what it's looking like. About to break structure in the 5. Broke structure to the downside in the 5 minute on both indexes. But again, we're taking out all the draws that I wanted to target. Yeah. Shit. What would this entry be? 7-point stop. 23 points. I just don't want to go. I don't want to freaking trade a 1 minute fair value gap continuation confluence after sweeping 4 hour and 1 hour draws and liquidity. You're good. Yeah, food poisoning's the worst, J. Cole. We miss you too. We miss you. All right. Well, bias was correct. But we'll see. Day ain't over yet, so we'll find out. The day ain't over yet. I really want all these draws down to this 4 hour. I'd really like. And that's why I didn't take that trade. It would have been stopped out. Let's see if we form a 5-minute SMT off of this 4-hour and 1-hour low to push us up higher. If we don't, maybe I'll think of taking continuation confluence to the downside and see how we react off this 1 minute. Yeah, no, I agree. Food poisoning is terrible. It ain't fun at all. I feel like it's the worst. Dude, these people on Kick, man, like these bots, they get annoying. We're at this hourly low down here on NASDAQ. So if we form a 5-minute SMT, it'd be interesting. We're coming into this fair value gap here. I really don't want to take a trade off of this. 64-point stop. Wow. 64-point stop. Yeah, and we're about to form a 5-minute SMT at the low. I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Formed a 5-minute SMT. This could be a spot where we start to dump down from here because we came to equilibrium. But it'd be my stop would for me to be comfortable to take this trade, my stop would have to be above this high. So that's a 58-point stop. You know? It's going to suck when it does play out probably, but again, we formed a 5-minute SMT at the low. I don't like that. And look, this we'd have to wait. I wait for a bearish candle close, so at this point it'd be a 71-point stop. And that is way out of my liking. But we did form a 5-minute SMT off of that 4-hour/1-hour low, right? So this hourly time is that at 10 a.m. Where's that hourly? No, it's not 2 p.m. Different hourly lows. So Thursday the 8th. It's Friday the 9th. I already took out that low one. Yes. Interesting. Interesting. Right at the macro too. Could hit a 44-point stop off this. I don't want to take it. $40-point stop off of it. 103 points. I think I'm going to miss out on her, boys. Anybody else take a trade from here? I think I'm going to miss out on her. I really want to take it, but I just don't like that 5-minute S&T. Because this 4-hour low is at 2 a.m. What time is this 4-hour low at? Where was that 4-hour low? Yeah, 2 a.m. So we still formed a 5-minute S&T off of that. Listen, this would be the trade entry. I brought my stop up to here, but if we put it even above the fair value gap, break even would be at this low, and we let that baby rock. So we'd cut to break even probably right now, or even put it above this high. Let's just manage it like we took it. If she's gonna dump, it's gonna move straight through. I'm not in this trade. If I were, I'd move my stop above this high, so we'd only be risking 13 points as of now because we'd hit our break-even level. I wouldn't go break-even yet. So let's see. Let's just be realistic and not lie about how I would manage this. So, all right, I would have lost. So patience paid on that one. I just don't want to trade against a 5-minute S&T off of a 4-hour low. You know what I'm saying? We formed a 5-minute fair value gap. I like that. I like that. Did we on ES? No. So shoulda, coulda, woulda on that trade. I would have gotten stopped out by trailing my stop loss. I would have put my break even at this low, and I would have not even put it at break even. I would have put it above this high, and I would have been stopped out. So even if it does dump, it would have been stopped out. So just be honest with that. When's that 15-minute candle close? About 4 minutes from that 15-minute fair value gap. Wait till 10. No, you're in this trade. Yeah, let's see what happens. I really could see this still dumping down, so. It's 15-minute forms in 3 minutes. So we'll see if we come down and take out those draws beforehand. If we're gonna take out these draws, we're gonna move. Because it's all low resistance draws and liquidity, right? They're all stacked up on top of each other. So do we want to continue now or have one more retrace? Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes with this 15-minute candle. Because again, this could be the candle we create that 15-minute fair value gap. And let's see if we form a 5-minute S&T off of this. because I feel like if we form another 5-minute SMT, we can come up and fill in that 15-minute fair value gap. But if we don't form a 5-minute SMT, I think we'll probably dump. Because NASDAQ will form a low and a lower low. ES will form a low and a higher low, but it matters how this 5-minute candle closes. We'll see if it closes bullish. We need it to. If it closes bullish, we'll form that 5-minute SMT, and then we'll also form that 15-minute bearish fair value gap right here at the same time. So I want to see how that 5-minute candle closes. If it doesn't form a 5-minute SMT at this low, I think we're just going to dump. That's what I'd assume. With the copy trader, yeah, that happens a lot, dude. It's a pain in the ass. I've done that many times too. All right, let's see here. Did we come take out this low yet? No, we've equal lows on ES. We're going to probably continue lower here, Nobi. So you're looking good. Yeah, we're probably going to continue lower here. Bias was correct, so I'm happy with that. But again, yep, there we go. I'm not going to chase price though, dude. Me personally, I'm not saying if you took a trade, you're chasing price. Wow. All right. All right. Well, we took out just an hourly. We took out the hourly and 4 hour. So looks like, yep, there it goes. There it goes. Well, today might not be a trading day for me. All right, we're coming to this 4 hour down below. Yes, is it the 6 a.m. one? Where is that here? 6 p.m. Those are different. Nobi, I should have been a yes, but I need to come to Schmack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see if we 10 a.m. Today might not be a trading day for me. Because my main objective's already gotten taken. We'll see. I want to see if one last setup that I've taken before, and I've talked about this with Wing Wong, is we have that 15-minute fair value gap above, right? We're sweeping out our higher time frame draws. I want to see if we can form a 5-minute S&T off of this low right here. I want to see if NASDAQ can take that out while ES doesn't, and then we can come target that 15-minute fair value gap above. We have a 5-minute here too that we could take partial at. First take profit, second take profit, third take profit. I'd like to see this 4-hour low get taken though. We're driving. I think we're going to still come down and take out this 4-hour low. Can you guys hear her snoring? It's funny. I'm going to paper trade this trade because I don't really care to take it since we already taken out so many draws. But off of this inverse, stop could be above this high. Target that 4-hour low. But the risk to reward won't be good. Alright, so look. Entry would be there. I'm not going to take it. I really want this 4-hour low to get taken. But I'd put my stop above here to be comfortable. But that'd be the trade. Target a 1-to-1, 31-point trade. But I don't really care to take that. See if we would have gotten stopped. Yeah, the risk to reward would be around a 1-to-1. I wouldn't take a trade like that personally. Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't take it, Mr. T-Long. Let's see. See if it would have been stopped. A lot of people are probably just going to take that because it's off a 5-minute fair value gap. We came down 1-minute inverse. But that's just not enough for me. We've already sold off so much. I never take trades after selling off so much. Even though we could target this 4-hour, it's just not worth it in my eyes. Just see if it plays out. All right, well, we would have been stopped out. Avoided 2 losses today by being patient. How crazy is that? It's me, you stupid. Well, we got one person take a dub, which is good. We got Nobi. Don't forget to post in the wins and losses for me, brother. There you go. For me to want to take a reversal off of this what we're doing right now, I really want to take out that 4-hour low before inversing a 5-minute or anything. I want to take out that 4-hour low and see if we can get a setup off of this. I hit him with the wing ding special. Oh my god, good trade, Nobi. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Holy shit. Well, now we're coming for that 15-minute. Oh. Listen, we still have that 4-hour low below, though. We really do. We still have that 4-hour low below. We've got this 5-minute high. I'm going to mark this out. We might get something here. We still have that 4-hour low below. Are we really just going to edge that? Do we have any 4-hour fair value gaps below? Oh, we do. Oh. We broke structure on the 5-minute time frame to the upside on ES. Did you take one wing Wong? Did you take a bye? I took look at that. One, two, did you hit a wing Wong? Good shit. Look at that. That's funny. Good shit, wing Wong. There you go. That's awesome. You hit the wing ding special. The 15-minute fair value gap. The unfilled one, dude. Yeah. That's the one. That is the one. Stop. 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 Let's see if I get cooked on this. I haven't entered a trade yet. Let's see if I get cooked on this. I want to see a break. Gotta break a structure on ES, but not on NASDAQ. I'm gonna enter 2 here, and we'll see if I get cooked. Let's see if I get cooked. Might get cooked on this one. But it's nothing crazy. I'm in 2 right now. See if we want to continue higher out of this 5 minute, but I'm gonna go with higher time frame, hold higher power with this. Coming into a 5 minute fair value gap, we potentially continue back up, but I want to see if we're gonna hold this 15 minute, continue lower. We formed a 1 minute S&T off of it, broke structure to the downside. Let's see. Let's see if we get a bearish candle close at equilibrium. And we still have that 4 hour below on NASDAQ and ES. Let's see if this is a quick retrace up. Let's see if we flush through this 5 minute. I'd like to see us flush through it. All right, we didn't get a bearish candle closure out of there. Not liking it. Not liking it, mate. The wing thing special. Let's see what we get. All right, I'm gonna enter 2 more here. I'm coming into this 5-minute. I want to flush straight through this 5-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. My take profit's gonna be, final take profit will be this low. See if she plays out or I get skunked. We got a bearish candle closure out of it, so we'll find out. First TP will be 6946. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, go right through this 5-minute. Come on, 15-minute fair value gap. We need you to hold. Got a big ass 5-minute though. So we'll find out. We did get a big bearish candle closure. We're about to form a 1-minute S&T though out of this. So let's see. 1-minute bearish fair value gap. If we inverse this 1 minute, I won't be as confident in this trade. So I'm just taking this short because we still have that 4-hour low that we didn't take down below. I want to see if we want to target that still. I want to see if this was a manipulation up. Let's see if we disrespect this 5-minute and continue lower. I think my break even will be the 50% level of this 5-minute, which we're about to hit. Yeah. Come on, baby. Let's be right on this one. Let's be right on this one. It's a little bit more of a riskier trade, but we'll find out. I think I'm risking like 180 per account. So I'm risking 180 times 20, like 3.6K on this. I don't like how we're hesitating here in this 5-minute. Come on. Don't do it to me. She might do it to me. Hold that 1 minute. Come on. Let's go. I want that 15-minute to overpower that 5-minute. Ay, ay, ay. I don't like this hesitation here, though. I'll tell you that. I wanted to go smooth through this shit. You smell something good for this one, Wing Wong? Let's see if we're right. I just want to see. I went off of a 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute SMT, 1 minute break of structure, equilibrium getting respected. I just think 15-minute fair value gap is more powerful than the 5-minute. So I'm going to move my stop down now. I'm going to move my stop down here. And we're going to let this baby cook. I want flush through this 5-minute, dog. I want flush through this 5-minute. Has the risk to reward off this a 1 to 5. All right, let's take a partial here. I'm going to buy a partial here. We're taking a partial. I'm moving my stop down. I'm taking a partial here. Moving my stop down. And we're letting it ride. And then we have, this would be our first. We'll X out this one. And then we have 1, 2, 3. I went in 4 contracts on this trade. So I still have 3 take profits. One at 6945, one at 6940, and one at 6938. Let's see if she could pump. I took a partial because, again, I've been getting my ass kicked. So let's see if she could pump through this 5 minute. If we can inverse this 5 minute, we have 35 seconds left. 30 seconds. Let's see how this candle closes. If it closes with a crazy wick, we're probably going to get cooked. But if we can inverse this 5 minute, that'd be nice. Got 25 seconds. Again, like I said, I want to move swiftly through this. Five, 4, 3, 2. All right, we inversed it. I'm going to hold. All right, another partial got taken. Going to trail my stop. I'm going to take another partial here. Taking another partial and letting the last partial run. Letting the last partial run. I got it at 6940. I took another one here. 6940 I'm going for. Let's go for 41. Let's go for 41, baby. All right. I'm good here, guys. I'm cutting it. I'm sorry. I'm cutting it there. I'm not risking a little bit less for more, dude. We could get back a lot of profits right now. I still think it's going to come down to that low, but we had that 4-hour low. I'm cutting it there. That was a 1 to 5 risk to reward based off of this stop loss. A 1 to 2 I'm fine with taking here. I think it's going to continue lower, but the reason why I just took this, guys, is because, look. You ready? You ready? This is why I took this trade. We had 1 micro left. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. So, can you guys see this? No, right? I had 1 micro E-mini left. Okay, we would have only made a couple more bucks, probably 60 more bucks or some shit like that. Okay, per account. But we've been getting torched. You know that, right? So, how do I add this back into here? But that was a dub. But I'm fine with taking that. All right, look. Let's resync it. This is why I took this trade. I'm pretty sure we just made like 5K. I'm pretty sure we made around 5K. I'm pretty sure we just made around 5K. 4.3. I will take it. Nope, 5.1. We'll take that. 5.1 on the day. $5.1. $258 per account. First take profit, second, third, fourth. Original stop loss, the final take profit was originally going to be here. But look, we took it. Our last one was at 6943. Oh, no, wait. No, 694. Yeah, 6944 on the dot. Where was it? It was 6944. So final TP was here. So that was it. Right there. Did everybody take a dub today? I think everybody took a dub today. Right? Hello? Yeah, everybody took a dub. I'm good with that there. Reason being is because we didn't inverse that 5-minute yet on NASDAQ. And again, I didn't really care about this. What is that? 3 more points? 4 more points? No, a little bit more. All right, we probably would have made a little bit more. But again, we went in 4 micros on that trade. Did you take that one on your trade debate? I like that trade, dude, because we filled in the 15-minute fair value gap, right? 15 minutes, higher time frame holds higher power. We still have this 4-hour low down here. I could see this still get taken, right? But we come into it here, right? We go to the 5-minute time frame. We sweep out a 5-minute high. I mark out that 5-minute high. What do we form? We form a 1-minute S&T off that 5-minute high in a 15-minute fair value gap, right? 15-minute fair value gap I treat the same as taking out a 15-minute draw on liquidity. Then we form a 5-minute fair value gap down below. Higher time frame holds higher power. So I expect that 15-minute to get respected more than that 5-minute fair value gap, correct? So what do we form? We form a 1-minute S&T, first confirmation, right? After taking out that 5-minute high. ES forms a high and a lower high. NASDAQ forms a high and a higher high. Why did I take this trade on ES? Because it's the leading index based off of the S&T to the downside, right? What do I wait for? I wait for a break of structure. First entry off the break of structure. I entered in 2 positions. This was my stop loss originally. I enter in 2 positions, right? What do I want to wait for after that? I want to wait for another confirmation to get respected, which we end up forming equilibrium from this high to this low. What do we get? A big candle closure out of equilibrium. That was my second and third entry. Our entry was probably equaled out in the middle of that, so somewhere around here. And then we enter in our full size. We see this fair value gap here. We want this to get respected. We move our stop loss down, right? If this gets inversed, we're probably going to get cooked. But it ends up getting respected, and price goes clean through that 5-minute fair value gap, right? We expect it to go clean through that 5-minute fair value gap because that 15-minute fair value gap should overpower it. But again, the reason why I took that, dude, we just got 5.7K back. And now it's a green week. You know what I'm saying? Not going to be greedy. We hit a 1 to 2 RR based off of our first stop loss. It was a 1 to 2.1. That's plenty. I truly think this 4 hour is going to get hit down below. But again, this would have been final TP. Maybe we should have held. Maybe we shouldn't. Blah, blah, blah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We're out of the trade now. So there's nothing we can do. Cool. Everybody took a dub today, right? You guys think we could put some W's in the chat for the Instagram? Or is that okay? Can we get everybody to do that? Toro, Nobi, Zeta, everybody. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, action. All right. We took a dub today. Everybody took a dub today. All right, we got some W's in the chat. I'm pretty sure Nobi took a dub. Wing Wong took a dub. Zeta took a dub. Toro, I'm not sure. We got Gianni. But again, here's the trade. We hit a 1 to 2.1 RR on this trade. And we also made, hold on, left hand, made 5.1K. Okay? That's why I cut the trade. We could let it run a little bit longer, but now it's a winning week. 5.1K in the week. Got some dubs. We got Brian. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, well, we stayed patient. We avoided 2 losses, and then we saw opportunity, right? I'm going to go over this in my trade recap. But again, this is the 15-minute draw. Wing Wong hit the one we talk about all the time too, right? Nobi hit a good trade off the start, targeting those draws and liquidity. He trusted his draw. Boom, good trade. Wing Wong hit a good trade targeting that unfilled 15-minute fair value gap after sweeping out a higher time frame draw. That's another good trade. What's the second or third opportunity we could take? A reaction off of that 15-minute fair value gap. We had that opportunity. We took it and it played out. We trusted it and it played out. So, again, there was 3 opportunities today that could have been hit if you trade like smart money concepts and stuff like that. Wing Wong, what did you take off that low? If you don't mind explaining real quick. Was it just 1-minute break of structure? I have buy limits at that 4-hour low. I think this 4-hour low is going to get hit. That's why I wanted to target this 15-minute because we had that huge move up. We saw Mr. T Long even say it. I don't know if he's still in here. But we had that huge move up. I felt like that was just a retracement up to fake people out to go long. But what do we have above? If I want to go long, I want to see this 15-minute get inversed. But we got confirmation that we were going to respect it. That's why we held it. So, and took the trade. You know? Yeah. The first trade you took, Wing Wong. Yeah, today was good price action. I thought it wasn't going to be, but we ended up doing pretty solid. Guys, everybody please post their wins and losses in the section, please, because it makes other people do it. I see we got people doing it already. Yes, Wing Wong. Yes, Wing Wong. This new keyboard, I gotta click the Command Shift shit. So even with partials, I was risking around 8.25 points with 4 micros. Let's see the risk to reward on this one. 8.25 points with 4 micro E-mini on ES. So we risked $165 to make $260 per account. I like that, baby. Look at that, Wing Wong. You got a 254 on there today, too? Is that your rhythmic? You're probably explaining something. Hold on, I'm in the wins and losses chat. All W's today. Dylan! What up, Dylan? Look at that take profit, guys. That's what not being greedy does. I had my 1 to 2. I was fine with that shit. What's good, Dylan? We got some dubs today. You take any trades? Have you been trading? Yeah, baby. J. Cole hit that trade. I just got on it. There you go. How you been? You been good? Oh, wait, hold on. Had that break of structure after it formed that first low. Then we had an inverse fair value gap in the 1 minute, as well as the 5-minute S&T that waited for the fair value gap fill in the 1 minute, and then I entered. Yep. Off of that 4-hour low, correct, Wing Wong? I'm assuming. Look, I think we formed that 5-minute fair value gap also. If we were still in this trade, guys, we still have this 5-minute fair value gap. Stop would be at break even. We're probably going to respect this and continue lower now. Yeah, I would think we're coming for this 4-hour low. But again, if you're in a long position, do not trade how you trade. Okay? I'm not here for, I could be wrong. I've been wrong fucking how many times this week? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Guys, we were down 14K on the month was our highest one. We were down 14K. Now we're down 6.7. Cut that bitch in half. We're coming back. Fuck all the people hating. How do I hear my voice 3 times? Is it you on my live? You see that? High five. 5K.
Don't eat that.
All right, we're gonna cut the stream on YouTube and not on TikTok anymore. We're on Kick. I'm gonna stay with the Discord, guys. If you want to join the Discord, I had 2 people DM me this morning if they could join the Discord. The Discord is free. If you're watching this YouTube video, click the link. It brings you to my website. The Discord's free right now. Join it. And again, this is not a fucking signal group. We don't do signal trading here. You should learn how to trade on your own. The whole point of watching me trade and trade with other people is to learn from our mistakes, learn from each other, learn how other people are hitting good trades and stuff like that, and just be part of a good community and have fun while we do this shit. Again, we take this seriously at the end of the day. We know when to be serious, but we also have fun in this Discord. But again, it's just a place to be, to not be judged. Nobody's better than anyone. We don't flex payouts and this person's doing better than this. I hate that shit. We just all want to get better. We all want to hit good trades, and we focus on the long term. Okay? Does that make sense? Cool. Awesome. Peace out, YouTube. And Kick.